You have a to-do list that never ends, a calendar packed with goals, deadlines, and 5-year plans. You've been told your entire life that the secret to success is to hustle harder, sleep less, and push through the pain. But what if that's all wrong? What if the relentless chase, the constant doing, is the very thing holding you back? This isn't just a thought experiment, it's a strange and powerful paradox at the heart of Zen wisdom. A secret that suggests the path to getting everything you truly want is to learn how to do less. The modern world runs on an engine of more productivity, more success, more validation. We treat our lives like a game to be won, and we're terrified of falling behind. Our motivation system is wired to this external chase. It's powered by the ego, that part of us that wants to prove itself, to be seen, to be successful, to be loved. The psychologist Carl Jung called this the persona, the mask we wear to function in society. And for a while, that mask works. It gets us the job, the relationship, the approval we crave. But then one day something shifts. Maybe after a major success that felt surprisingly empty, or a personal breakdown that forced you to stop. The noise quiets down. And in that silence, a terrifying question whispers, why am I doing any of this? Suddenly, the hustle culture playlists don't move you anymore. It's not that you've become lazy, it's that you started to see the game itself, and you're no longer sure you want to play. This isn't failure, this is the beginning of a profound spiritual upgrade. You haven't lost your drive, you've simply outgrown the fuel that powered it. Zen masters and ancient philosophers understood this phase intimately. They knew that true growth doesn't happen when you're adding more to your life, but when you have the courage to subtract, to enter the void. This is what Carl Jung called the sacred pause. It's a space our hyper-productive world avoids at all costs. We misdiagnose stillness as laziness and a pause as paralysis. But this space is not a failure, it's a rite of passage. Think of the caterpillar. To become a butterfly, it must first dissolve completely into goo inside the cocoon. It's not a caterpillar anymore, but it's not a butterfly yet. It's just goo. And goo doesn't have a 5-year plan. It doesn't hustle. It dissolves. This is what's happening to you when you lose your old motivation. Your ego panics. It wants direction and a to-do list. But a deeper part of you, what Jung called the self, the soul-level center inside you, is whispering, let go. I'm building something deeper. You've woken up from something, but you haven't yet woken up into something else. And that liminal space, that sacred nothingness, is where the real work happens. So how do you navigate this space? The Zen answer is, you don't. You simply allow it to be. You stop resisting the void. And when you do, something remarkable happens. Motivation begins to return, but it feels completely different. It's not the anxious, performative energy of the ego. It's not hustle. It's a quiet inner pull, a soul-led movement that feels more like remembering than chasing. This is the emergence of the self. Your new fuel isn't adrenaline, it's alignment. Life stops being a problem you have to solve and becomes a presence you participate with. You start asking different questions. Instead of, what should I do to be successful? You ask, what is quietly calling me? Instead of, what's the plan? You ask, where is life nudging me? You start to respond to life instead of trying to dominate it. You say no to things that look good on paper, but don't resonate in your soul. You choose peace over performance. This doesn't mean you give up ambition. It means you transform it. Your ambition is no longer to impress the world, but to express your truth. Not to win the game, but to serve, create, and heal in a way that feels honest. And the great irony is, this soul-powered energy gets things done far more effectively than the ego ever could. Because now your actions are sustainable. They're rooted in wholeness, not performance. The spark you thought you lost didn't go out. It was just the old ego-driven fire burning down to make way for a deeper flame, one that doesn't flicker when the external winds blow. So if you feel lost, unmotivated, or stuck in that quiet void, know this: you're not failing. You are dissolving. You are in the sacred goo. The greatest paradox of life is that the more you chase, the more things seem to run from you. But when you have the courage to stop, to do less, to simply be, everything that truly belongs to you begins to find its way home. This isn't the end of your awakening. This is where the real story begins.